Sam's going to help us video the salmon. So the principles, Allegra and Pam, are that you get a salmon, I'll show it to you skin side down, that you're going to cook the skin for 3 minutes. We'll grease the pan and then broil it probably about 8 minutes, but it can be up to 12. And you just do the broil on middle stove. So we'll more in a minute. It's me. So the steps, we're going to prep a little bit. It's not going to take a lot of time. We're going to make our own little sauce, like a salsa marinade with some pineapple and pepper. And then we're going to beat together some olive oil, a little vinegar, and a little bit of special sauce. Alright, so for a little bit of a sauce that we're going to put on, you need some olive oil, a little vinegar. I have white wine here. I'm going to put a little organic sriracha sauce. It doesn't make it as spicy as you think, so you don't need to do it. And then a little secret ingredient here, and you don't need too much of that, but it makes it yummy. So that's going to be part of the sauce. We'll also use a little salt and pepper. So basically, you can do equal parts or modify it to taste. Some olive oil, and you don't need a whole lot. Oh, the vinegar's not open. Sorry to waste sauces. So, and you could use some lemon or lime in that, but I put lime on in the very end, and you'll see. So a little bit of that. How do you shake this? Gus would like that. You don't need a lot of sriracha. A little sriracha sauce. And then the secret ingredient. You could use honey, but honey tends to burn. Alright? You just beat it together and make a sauce. Beat, beat, beat. And now you can put this just directly on the salmon. You can paint it on and cook it. You put some salt and pepper, then paint this on. But I'm going to make some special pineapple sauce. Alright. And then come to me real quick. So, pineapple. You can just use red bell pepper. These are not very spicy peppers, but it works good. I have my sauce over here. The lemon goes on in the end. The key of the sauce is that you can't have too much pineapple and pepper on it. You can coat it in the sauce and put it along the side to cook with it, because we're going to use a broiling technique. Are you getting this here? So I've chopped the peppers finely. So I'm going to lay on the side of the salmon some very thinly sliced pieces of pineapple that won't interfere with the cooking of the salmon, because it'll be off it, as you'll see. So these will be made to sit on the side. So just some very thin slices. Okay. So this sauce is some chopped pineapple mixed with the red peppers, and in fact, you can even mix in a little bit of this, but not too much of it, because you're going to want to paint this on the salmon and the pineapple so they don't burn when you broil. Are you stopped? I was at Whole Foods today. By the way, this is fresh pineapple from Whole Foods. I saw a fillet of sockeye salmon that was fresh. Pacific salmon's better for you. And this was a whole fillet. I actually just had them cut it in half, so when I do the first part, it fits in the pan. So in one broad streak, I'm going to clean my hands real quick. I'm going to preheat my oven. I'm going to turn it on. And then, in fact, you can just do broil. I'm going to do convection broil and start that. I'm going to pre-lube the bottom of where the salmon will broil. Maybe I won't. Let's see. There we go. Nothing in there. Stop. First part. So, use a cold pan. You can put olive oil in it. You just don't want the skin to stick, because you have to get it off. Okay? You take the cold salmon, you put it in the bottom of the pan and you turn it on to medium heat until the skin starts to crackle. And it'll cook the thin parts, and that's okay, but again, you don't want it to stick. So that'll take 3 to 5 minutes, and it'll cook the underside. So this has been on for about 4 minutes here, and the skin's starting to sizzle and cook, and hopefully I'm not going to lose too much skin. In the end, it should come off okay. So I'm going to lay these on the pan. Yeah, that's good. I didn't lose too much of the skin. And then I'm going to do a little salt, a little pepper, and I'm going to start applying some of my goodies here. So stop for a sec. Actually, I'm just going to apply this stuff directly on, and then I do it different every time. Sometimes I paint that on first, but I've already mixed it in. So instead of marinating, I can actually rub it in, and it'll get in some of these cracks here. But I really want to save some of that to go on the pineapple, so the pineapple doesn't burn. We don't want the pineapple to burn. And believe it or not, this might look spicy, but it's really not. It just makes kind of a nice hot and tangy flavor. It's yummy. It's tasty. And the lemon, when you pull it out of the sizzling broiler, you squeeze the juice of the whole lemon on top of it. Okay, you can stop for a sec. Live?
Live.
So I've laid some pineapple around. Now I have all this yummy sauce. I'm just going to start painting and drizzling. Because this pineapple would burn if you didn't get it coated with something. And in fact, I have, more than enough. I'm also going to, start drizzling it on the top of the fish, and it'll make it oh so yummy, especially on the parts where I didn't cover with enough pineapple. And it'll seal in and be moist. If you leave it too thick, the broiler won't cook the fish, but this should be perfect. And you could bake it in theory. I don't want the pineapple to burn. So I made enough sauce so the pineapple won't burn. And here my broccoli's needs to be stirred. Okay? I'm going to pop this in the broiler. You see the height? Kind of a middle upper. I'm going to keep an eye on it. But I'm going to set my timer probably to 8 minutes is all you need. And that'll probably be on. You have to tell me when you're on.
3, 2, 1, good.
Hey, good, thanks. So I added 3 extra minutes because I put the sauce on thicker than I usually do the pineapple. So I just wanted to make sure that it was cooked. So it was a total of 11 minutes. And that should be more than enough. And then should be cooked beautifully. And come over here. I've been cooking the broccolini down and clean the kitchen. I'm just going to put a little touch of salt and pepper on top. And then the key is while it's still sizzling is you lemon it up. Just a whole lemon and everything. That can go on the broccoli too. But it really tastes yummy with the lemon. Here it's sizzling and yummy. Seed got in, but it's going to be yummy. Let's look at this over here. That's just about done. Okay. Turn it off. Okay, looks beautiful. I'm just going to cut it up into portions. This looks pretty good here. And looks perfectly cooked. Not rare, just beautiful. Okay, you can turn it off. So usually you can just peel the skin off and serve it without the skin. Sometimes a little bit of skin gets stuck, or you can serve it with the skin. I'm just peeling the skin off here. You got that?
Mm-hmm.
It should peel right off. See that? It's more or less off. We'll give Mama some pineapple. Okay. So beautiful plate of, can you turn the light on? Salmon, broccoli, and a lovely salad. And there he is. Woo.
Hey, what's good?
It took about, 30 minutes or so.